Welcome to LBS Partners Alumni. My name is Niall Chute. Today's topic of discussion is the A3 improvement process. What we want to discuss here is the fact that we need to test each of the countermeasures before we implement them. In the alignment between the improve phase of the make and the A3, there are two steps specified. Determine the countermeasures and plan and implement the countermeasures. There are two issues with this. Firstly, people fixate on the second of the two, and the Gantt charts are rolled out and the tasks are assigned. Second issue is that not all the aspects of determining the countermeasure are understood and delivered on. Improvement is a critical step requiring convergent and divergent thinking to both identify the possible countermeasures and the most effective ones. If it is not done correctly, the contribution of each countermeasure will not be scientifically validated, meaning that the scientific method has not been applied to our problem. If we look at improve, the process can only improve if the impact can be validated. However, most A3s just do not demonstrate this. The errors are A, not enough options are being identified, and B, the selection are often subjective and cannot be measured. Beyond that, people are preoccupied with getting something implemented. What is important is that all the countermeasures implemented are productive. I've mentioned divergent and convergent thinking before. Indeed, it is at the heart, the center of the problem-solving mindset. Convergent thinking is where we're actually looking for an answer. We're looking for a solution. We're looking for something to implement. Divergent thinking is about creativity. It's about looking at options. It's about ensuring that we're looking at the full spectrum of what's possible before we actually go into divergent thinking. Now, these are two parts of a creative cycle, and it's important that we understand which thinking we're applying and that we don't allow the group to engage in both forms of thinking at the same time. Why I'm introducing at this point is that at this point, when implementation is at the forefront, we are anxious to show how clever we are and to provide the ultimate, the elegant solution. We need to pause for a moment. We need to focus on this creative cycle to ground our behavior and ensure that the process changes are positive. The divergent part is typified by brainstorming and in some cases benchmarking, i.e. what others have done to solve the problems we see. Our first ideas are not likely to be the best ones. For each cause, we need options. The more, the better. Another problem we see at this point is the countermeasures being implemented are not aligned to the analysis or to specific causes, i.e., people are parachuting in solutions that they had in their back pocket. It's critical to demonstrate that connection between the cause and the countermeasure if we are actually to live and implement the make correctly. As we said before, not all options are going to be viable or indeed affordable. The convergent part of the cycle consists of some distillation method, typically a voting mechanism aimed at building the team consensus and commitment. We need to decide what to pilot, what to trial, what to test, prioritize our countermeasures. But remember, each cause-countermeasure relationship must be tested. We must run an experiment to prove our guesses. If we are to stay true to the scientific method, any countermeasure we select must be tested, and the results should be reproducible by others. To be able to do this, we need to understand the benefits and how they can be observed and measured. If we have an effective measurement system in place from the measurement phase, this will be easy. However, if the impact of the countermeasure cannot be measured, criteria should be set to indicate the change in the performance, be it good or bad. Also, if the A3 is to fill its role as a means of sharing learning, contributing to the organization's knowledge, the results must be clear. To ensure that each cause countermeasure relationship is connected, tested effectively, it's recommended that we use the format shown. This helps to verify that each countermeasure has been validated independently. Thank you for your time. I hope this helps you develop your ability to generate meaningful A trees.